Seatbelt. Seatbelts.
Each year, fire and rescue vehicle accidents count for approximately 25% of all firefighter line-of-duty deaths. In 2007, 12 firefighters died as a direct result of not wearing their seatbelt. Many firefighters are willing and able to wear their seatbelts when responding an emergency run that does not require them to use their SCBA upon arrival. However, when presented with the task of donning their SCBA while responding to a fire-related emergency, many firefighters fail to take the simple, life-saving precaution of buckling up. Many firefighters feel it's too cumbersome, too slow, or even impossible to properly don your SCBA with the seatbelt fastened. After watching this short DVD and practicing these skills immediately following the video, you will see that these skills can be mastered in a short amount of time. By safely arriving at the apparatus, quickly donning your personal protective clothing, and then boarding the apparatus, this allows you to be seatbelted before the unit leaves the fire station. Practicing these skills, just as you originally learned how to don your full PPE, will allow you to make this a permanent part of your safety routine. During their initial training, recruits practice this skill dozens of times. With a proper attitude and cultural change, you'll be able to make sure that you and your fellow firefighters stay safe while riding on the apparatus. To begin, make sure to position your SCBA straps and seatbelt properly at the beginning of the shift to set yourself up for success. The SCBA shoulder straps and waist straps should be properly extended and easily accessible. Also check to make sure that they won't interfere with the seatbelt strap. Position the seatbelt buckle along the side of the seat for easy access. An additional tip to make everything easier is to arrive quickly at the apparatus and don all PPC before entering the apparatus. Donning your PPC inside a moving apparatus should not be allowed unless it can be done with the seatbelt fastened. For the times when you are dispatched to an incident while driving, pull over in a safe location to allow all members to don their PPC and then proceed to the call. If you are in the front seat, board the apparatus and grab the seatbelt buckle, then close the door. And buckle your seatbelt. This will prevent the seatbelt from becoming lodged in the door jamb as you close the door. If you are riding in the rear seat, be sure to close the door first, then buckle up. The officer in charge should obtain verbal confirmation from the entire crew by listening for all members to say the word seatbelt before proceeding.
Seatbelt. Seatbelt.
Once the officer knows everyone is buckled, the order can be given to proceed to the incident.
Let's go.
Next, grab your portable radio, and if necessary, put it in your pocket, routing it underneath the seatbelt. Don your SCBA shoulder straps. Be sure not to lean forward and pull the SCBA bottle out of the mounting bracket. You can center the SCBA on your back once at the scene after getting out of the apparatus. Don your SCBA waist belt. Don't worry about getting the belts entangled together, as you will solve any problems you have when you are exiting the vehicle. After arriving on scene, open the apparatus door. Unbuckle your seatbelt and perform a wide swing with your seatbelt buckle. This will clear the seatbelt of any obstructions like your bunker coat or SCBA regulator, and will serve as the first indicator if you have become entangled. If an entanglement occurs, you will notice it immediately after unbuckling the seatbelt. To clear this, simply unbuckle the SCBA waist belt, allowing the belts to untangle. Continue to perform the wide sweep maneuver with the seatbelt, followed by rebuckling the SCBA waist belt when you get out of the vehicle. Minor adjustments will need to be made for each riding position, as some areas have more room than others. It's understood this process may seem like more work than's necessary, but with a little practice and a dedication to safety, this skill will become part of your normal routine and ensure you a safer ride.